Good morning, everybody, and thank you guys so much for joining us live or catching the replay. My special guest today is Ella and Clark. We'll see how long this one lasts, but she's ready to show up, and they are helping me stretch today. So today's workout is going to be a stretch workout. This is something that I think a lot of us forget to do, and so I wanted you guys to have something to kind of see what a full body stretch looks like. This counts as a workout. It doesn't have to just be strength training or going for a walk or going for a run. Stretching counts as a workout as well. So we're going to show you how to do a full-on stretch, really hit everything. Ella's actually kind of a pro here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
She is actually, if you want anything advanced, she's going to be the one to look towards, not me. Clark maybe. Clark's pretty flexible. Yeah, both of my girls are dancers, so they are going to show us up today for sure. But we're going to start off with, again, we're just going to run through a flow here. Ella, why don't you tell me one of your favorite stretches so I can make sure I incorporate it today?
Cobra and low lunge.
Okay, cool. Clark, what about you?
Bird dog and jumping jack.
Okay, so we'll probably skip the jumping jacks because it's just not really a stretch, but I got you on bird dog. Sound good? Okay, awesome. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and start at the end of our mat. Yeah? You want to
Would
do
I go to that end or that end?
It doesn't matter. You can pick whichever one you want. Okay, so for here, we are going to be a little bit closer than hip width apart. If you need a wider base of support, though, go wider. Doesn't really matter all that much. But hands are coming up. Big, deep breath. And on that exhale, we're going to come down. And feel free to have a soft knee here. So that just means you have a bend here if you want more to come to the mat. If you can't quite reach the mat and you're up here, like Evan, that's okay. He chose not to be on camera today. But again, you can have a soft knee. They don't have to be locked out. But what I really want y'all to focus on is let that head hang heavy. I don't want you holding it up. Just let it hang. Yes. To stretch?
Like this.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do that. Look, Clark, you can be up here. You can just stand like this.
Okay.
Just let that head hang heavy. Good. Now we're going to take another big inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae.
I rolled over here.
You sure did. Clark's going to do whatever she wants today. All right, so we are going to go into a wide stance here, and we are going to take our hands, again, we're coming up, and we are going to go opposite hand to opposite foot. So again, if you need it to be a little bit more here, that's fine. Ella can probably go a little bit wider. Ella, you coming with us?
I caught my
You
bed.
joining us today? You did? And feel free, if you need a little bit more, to just push yourself back a little bit further.
I'm so sore from my run.
That's right. What did you run this weekend, Ella?
A 5K.
A 5K, good, and switch. So Ella's really going to enjoy the leg section of today's workout. Look at you go, girlfriend. Clark's just happy to be here. Good. Okay, so we got our nice wide stance here, and we're going to actually point those toes out, and we're going to come down here. So you might want to bring your feet a little bit closer together, but what I want you to do, take those elbows and push against your thighs. Get a good stretch. Doesn't that feel nice? Mm-hmm. Good job. And it's okay if your heels are raised. Over time, the more flexible you get, the more they'll come to the mat. Ain't that right, Evan? He likes to show me, what a modification would look like. And then there's Clark. That's always an option. Hi. Good. Slowly come up. All right, next we're going to go into a triangle pose. So here, toe's going to point, one's going to point this way, and then you're going to see your back foot is going to be straight. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure it made sense. All right, hands are coming out, and we're going to, teeter here. if you can, don't use your hand to support yourself on the mat, but instead let it hang there. Get a good stretch, stretching out that side body. Good job, ladies. And Evan. Yeah, I know he's feeling left out over there. Good. Now we're going to switch. Slow change here. So this foot's forward. This one's to the side. Hands are side and windmill over.
That's one mills.
Yeah, you like those?
Yeah, they do this.
Oh yeah, do y'all do that in PE? Yeah. Clark, when I first started asking about stretches, what was the first thing you said?
Burpees.
Yeah, and I let her know that wasn't a stretch we'd be doing.
You should show them your burpees.
You can show them if you want, real quick. And there's that. So it did look something a little along those lines. All right, so we're coming back to the back of our mat again. Hands up. And we're rolling it back over, but this time we are going to walk it out. Now, if you can't quite be in that upwards plank, that's okay. But if you can, we're going to slowly lower ourselves here, and we're going to come up into a cobra. So this is a baby cobra, and then you'll see Ella is in a full cobra. So for me personally, I have some lower back issues, so I don't tend to do the full cobra for too long. So I'm doing
Advance, our next level is...
Mommy.
And so if you would like an advancement, Ella's got you covered. Clark, can you do it? Can you do the advancement? I'm not going to embarrass myself today. But Evan chose to show me that. That was beautiful, honey.
Do it again.
I just hate that we weren't here to see that. All right, so we are going to take it back into a child's pose. We're going to do a regular child's pose. So you can either be here. Maybe you're just starting out and the wider stance doesn't feel good to you. But if you want to take that wider stance and bring it out, you can. I forgot to tell my watch I was working out, so this whole stretch was for nothing. We got to start over from the beginning.
I'm Bird Dad.
So Ella has chosen to do her own thing and is doing a variation.
I do Bird Dad.
Clark, baby.
What?
I'm going to need you to... This is a nice calming stretch.
No.
All right, good. So now we're going to do kind of a child's pose variation with our leg. So if you can, you're going to bring your leg out to the side here, and we are going into this. Now maybe this is too much for you, and that's okay. So you can always thread the needle, which is what Ella was doing earlier. So if you don't need that extra stretch in your leg, but you want it in your upper body, you can thread the needle like so. But for those of us that want a little extra in the legs, maybe a little bit more work on mobility, this is a good one to throw in. Good job. See, Clark, she's stretching those arms out. Also an option. Good. Now we're going to come up and switch to the other side. I like this one.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Ooh, I'm popping over here.
Take out my back.
Can we do these dance too? But we have to go.
And another advancement. Yeah.
You
I don't think the ladies are gonna be into that today, but maybe next week. Yeah. Good. All right. Now we are gonna come into a low lunge. This is one that Ella also likes. So we are going to start here and push forward.
Stretch.
It's a good stretch. You want to do it with us?
We pop the knee up.
But you also can tell Ella is very advanced in this. On my best day, that is not going to happen. This is about it for me. All right, so we're going to stay on the same side, but we're going to go into a runner's lunge. So that just means we're taking it back.
Do you think Pex is at the door?
I don't know, Clark. That cat.
Here. Is he here? I don't see no pets. That cat.
This is great after our 5K.
Yeah.
Stop, Clark. Good, we're gonna bring it back up, but not quite as forward as we were in that lower lunge. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna actually take that back leg to stretch our quad. This is also really good for the knee to stretch that out. And then again, Ella advancing forward if you are there. I love that for you. The more you go forward, the more you're going to feel that in your quad, right? Feeling it? Okay, stop. Please stop. Good. Now we're going to lower that down, and now we're going to switch, and we're going to do everything we just did on the other side. So this leg's coming forward, and we're going to push forward to our low lunge. Evan's using a stool for a little bit of support, which is totally fine. Even if you have a block or something at home, you can use that to give yourself a little bit more support because it allows you to go deeper into the stretch without, not coming back. Okay, we're going to take it back into that runner's lunge. Oh, yeah? Hard day at the office? Now, I know some of you might be playing, what is that stretch? Dead body? Dead something? Corpse? Oh, it's corpse. Yeah, if you lay the other way, I think that's called corpse. Where you just lay there. I like that stretch. It's a good one. Good. Now, remember, we're going to bring it back up, but we're going to come a little bit closer for that quad stretch. If you need to roll a towel or your mat up under your knee to give it a little bit more support, go for it. Evan's getting risky over there. He's not holding on to a stool anymore.
It's not where it's at.
Hello.
I'm just saying hey to all your fans.
Hi, Daddy. You're not doing good over there.
Oh, you're trying, and that's all that
Daddy,
matters. No matter what your stretch, don't listen to Clark. No matter what your stretch looks like, you guys are doing
I
awesome.
might buy you some ducks, Daddy.
All right, guys. So we're going to come to our mat, and we're going to do something called 90s. Now, if you are somebody that has issues with hip mobility or tightness or even, what's it called, osteopenia, osteoporosis in the hips, this is going to be one of the best things that you can do for yourself. So we're here, but we're going to switch. So I don't want you using your hands if you can do it without it. If you need to, you can use your hands for some support, but this is something I would recommend doing daily if you have any of those issues going on. So we're just kind of going back and forth. You can even, if you want to take it a little bit further, you can give it a little back twist here. See, we really should have had you over here. The variations are good. People need to see what it can look like. I love you. He loves it here, I promise.
Friends. I have little fishies. I got little friends. Got little friends. They help me swim like the ocean swims. No.
She just got a song in her heart. A couple more of these. Good. Now we are going to go into a double pigeon. And so, y'all know I like a pigeon. So what that looks like is we are going to cross our legs over. And maybe that doesn't look like something you have today. So if you can do that, I think I'm doing it wrong actually. This is what it's supposed to look like. So if you can cross leg over, great.
We do it like this.
So Ella's doing a regular pigeon, and that's totally a good variation here. If you want to take that, you can do that as well. But all that to say, we're going to bring it down. And that feels nice. I love a pigeon stretch. Okay, I was going to say, Ella, I know you can do the advancement. I know you can bring it down. So I just want to show you, ladies, just so you can kind of see me get into the movement. So legs crossed here, and the other one goes over, and then we're bringing it forward. We're still on that same side. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Why are you backwards?
Because I went from split to.
All right, now I'm going to switch, and I'm going to switch which leg is on top and make sure I get a good deep stretch on both sides. Clark, stop. Evan, come sit over here. Gosh, this is too good. All right, Evan's up for stretch next time.
Right here.
Well, and Ella's here today. Ella and Clark are here because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So I hope you guys are maybe have a conversation about that with your family
Come over
while
here.
they're out of school. Talk about it. It's
Daddy,
part of our history.
over here.
All right, so next we're going to do, feet are going to be straight out, and we're going to cross one over, and we're going to stretch forward. So don't worry if your arms are here. If you're still feeling that stretch in your hamstring, we're good. Evan.
What's a hamstring?
So hamstring is going to be that muscle behind your quad. So it's going to be on the back side of your leg. So running, do you feel it? Do you feel it? Did you feel it from the run as well? Yeah. See, Ella she has never really ran much before and decided a 5K was in her future. So she did it. So her legs are definitely feeling it. Good, and switch. If you want to get a little bit deeper in your stretch, if you take a big deep breath in and on the exhale try to go a little bit further forward, that'll help as well. Don't hold your breath though. Ella, what's another stretch you do for dance that you like? You can show off. We'll let you.
It's not really a stretch, but it helps our backs, and it's the chin stand.
Yeah, I don't know if any of us will be doing that, but you can show us.
I love doing this.
It's a nice little break between our stretch. Yep, that's our next stretch, ladies. It's the foot on the head for me. Ooh, heard the back. I mean, something was stretching there. All right, so we're going to come back to the center of our mat. Hand's going to come up, and we're going to put our opposite hand down to the mat, and we're going to stretch. Yes?
Like our kitty stretch.
You like your kitty stretch?
Dancing it.
Oh, yeah. That might be more our pace today than Ella's chin stand.
Yeah, I think you could do it.
Oh, thank you.
But it's a little longer. She had to do this. And then come up.
Good. We're going to bring that down. And other side's going to come up and over.
I sit in that lap.
Clark.
Why?
Clark, please stop. Good. Now we're going to do a wrist pull shoulder stretch. So all those lovely words to say. Your hand's going to come palm faces out, and you're going to grab it with your wrist and pull.
Is this right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby, no.
I don't feel it.
I see it.
So let's see what's happening. So see how you're turning your body in? Try to face it out. If you're not feeling it, it's because you're, yep. There you go. Feel it a little bit more now that you're straight?
Yeah, I feel like right here.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to switch. Palms out. And we're going to feel it that way. Stretching your shoulder, your arm, and your wrist. Good. All right, Clark, your stretch is up next. What do you think we're doing? That's right. All right, so we're going to go into bird dog. So we're in a tabletop position here, and we're going to go opposite hand, and then we're going to switch opposite hand, opposite leg. Sure, Clark. This is why this is her favorite. She just likes, I don't know if I can do it.
Clark, come do it with me. I want to see if I can do it.
What could go wrong?
Okay. I'm coming.
And maybe this is a little off balance for you. So always feel like you can drag that back leg.
I don't.
Hey, stop. So you can drag that back leg instead of lifting it if you need a modification.
Mommy's better rat.
Does it just go straight out or like?
Okay.
Yep, straight out. Opposite. You gotta put your hand out. There you go. A couple more here. I've obviously given up. All right, so while we're here, we're gonna go into cat-cow. So we're gonna come up, and you can probably see on Ella better. Hold that. Now, just know that you can go back and forth between the move. And we're gonna dip, so go into our cow. Listen to your body, go back and forth for what it needs. You don't have to go at my pace on this one. Clark really enjoys this one. All right, Clark, go ahead and hop to your mat. You're gonna like this one. All right, we're gonna go into a spinal stretch. So you're gonna lay flat on your back. All right, so what we're gonna do, leg is gonna come up and cross over, and then you're gonna take your hands out to the sides. Let's have you look at the side where the leg is not facing. So turn your neck that way.
Oh, this hurts.
Hurts so good?
No.
Do you want me to do that to you?
No, thank you.
I'm a little spider monkey.
I'm not a spider monkey. I'm a dider monkey.
All right, I gotta switch. You have to get off me. Good. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. Clark, watch out. And good. Now we're gonna face our head toward the other arm. Thank you.
Daddy, you're doing bad over there.
All right, get off me. All right, while we're here, back is flat. We're gonna grab both knees and we're gonna bring them into our chest and we're gonna squeeze. Even if yours looks like this, that's totally fine. Good, and slowly release those. And we're gonna sit up. We are coming to the end of our stretch here, ladies. I know this has been nice and relaxing for everyone. We're going into a butterfly. All right, so this first one doesn't have to be super tight. Your legs don't have to be super close to you, but we're gonna tighten it up here in a minute. So whatever looks relaxed to you, or you can fly with Clarky. Okay, if you're ready for a little bit deeper, take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, maybe you bring those feet closer. Maybe those knees come all the way down, or even if they started here and they came here, that's good too. And you can see Ella's giving herself a challenge here. She's pushing down on those.
I push down.
Down.
Can I have on your knee?
Did we hit everything you ladies wanted?
No.
Did you get all your stretching in?
No.
Ella, anything we missed?
I
The
want to
splits.
The splits? Ella's going to finish off with a split. If you, go ahead.
Megan also had her daughter join.
Oh,
She
yay.
jumped on her back.
Oh, well, I mean, if you see someone. So Ella's going into her split. If you want to finish off here, you can with a nice little straddle stretch while Ella, goes above and beyond.
Yeah, right.
So, Yay.
Oh, your butt's coming off.
Thank you.
So if you stretch one side, make sure you get the other. I just don't want to leave Ella hanging, with
I
her
don't like the other
split
side.
stretch, and we all know that's not going to happen for me.
I don't like the other side.
Well, that means you need to work that one more.
Okay, let's see.
You forgot stretch.
You see how flat that was? This is the other one.
I sit in a chair.
I mean, that's not me on that. I can't even do that. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. I hope this was nice and relaxing for y'all, even with the added entertainment. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Even though you might not be sweating, I would still love to see a selfie of you guys. Maybe your loved ones, your little ones joined you, and I'd love to see y'all's pictures as well. And we will see you guys next time.